XYZ at this time, they're not going to hear or care about you having to lollygag. If that girl is important enough, she'll wait for you before the bus before school, because that's what y'all doing.
After school.
After school and before school.
Amen. Miss Robin, we just pressing for time, and I want to catch these two young people before we get out of here. Bryson, question? Answer.
But what he was saying about the bathroom, what if we can't go while we're in the hallway and they don't let you go while you're in class?
Okay, isn't there a way you're supposed to ask the teacher?
I do, but she always say no because they lock the doors to the bathroom.
They lock. So what? All right. So what happened? Nikki, your mother, you need to take that up with her and tell her to talk to them. Now, is this every day you go to the class? You can't go to the bathroom? What's the story?
Yeah, they always lock it, and then they always want to take us at the, like, we have to go to the bathroom during lunch, but sometimes we can't go to the bathroom because it's always full and the teacher be rushing us.
Okay, I want you to speak to your mother so your mother can talk to those folks, the teacher or whatever, or go to the principal and let them know that there's an issue, not enough time. Go ahead, AJ.
Okay, so with the grades, I'm an admin and we got to do these weekly reports. So what we do is go around to each classroom and they write down what grade we got in the classroom right then and there. But the thing about it is, like, when you go to their classroom and they put down the grades, it's A's and B's. But when it comes down to the real report card, you see D's and F's and like all this other stuff. And then you go up to that teacher and you ask them what happened. It's because and then they tell us it's because they put the grades in too late and stuff like that. So I want to know how can we change that? Because that don't just make no sense to me. Because you telling me this whole time I got honor roll, and then when the report card come home, I got C's, D's, and F's.
Once again, now that's something parents need to step out there to that school and step out there in a hurry and find out what is going on here. And do they tell you maybe it's a test you took and failed at the end? Or?
No,
Okay. Sister Kathy?
Parents can monitor the progress of their child. They have what they call deadline.com. And it gives you a report of all their assignments, what's missing, what's been incomplete, and what's complete.
Say that again.
They can monitor the children.
No, the site.
Deadline.com.
They changed it.
It's what now? Esmond? E-S?
ESBY.
E-S-B-Y?
It's like Adeline.
It's the
Same
same
thing.
thing.
So what she's saying.
Okay. So parents, that's something. People like me don't go anyway. But so we need to get on that computer. Go ahead.
If your children are in charter school, it's different.
Yeah.
You have to go like to the specific school, and you have to log on to the SIS network.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we need to do, parents, and children, you all need to find out, because the children probably won't tell you, but parents need to find out how to get the information and stay up on what the kids are doing. I know right now they're coming home with planners. Jalen in the fifth grade. Then they have these planners, and every day they come home and whether they did this or did that. But the main thing is, look, people, we got to stay focused, and we must read. And I know you get discouraged when you're looking at those hard words and you don't know how to break them down. But trust me, if you stay at it, even passing down the street and you see a billboard, read it to your mom. Not all the ones say go to Wendy's or McDonald's, but read some of the other billboards that, just read the things on the cars and stuff. You'll be surprised what you will retain and how much knowledge you will receive. Now, we know we're pressing. How many of y'all had a great time today? And I'm just so excited. This is our first time turnout. We know we're dealing with the football and the basketball, but let's give ourselves a round of applause because, this is a great turnout on a Saturday morning. We're going to call our bishop up. And when we have some little token of love for you, we did not slate this to be a back-to-school backpack that everyone have already gotten. You got your backpacks, you got this and that. But we do have a little token of love that we're going to give to each and every child. But we're going to ask Bishop to come up and how you want them? Do you want them to come?
Yeah, give me 1 minute. We're going to pray for the kids. Our goal, as Bishop said, and let's give her and the Crump for Christ stand for taking the praise. So what I wanted to do, first of all, like I said, when Bishop and I did this, we wanted to do something different than the giveaways. I think that's what have hurt our people, is that we're running to events to get stuff. And this is what needs to be gotten, is what we're hearing today. And these young people speaking up, this is a beginning. Whether we want it, know it or not, we could blame the school system till we're blue in the face. But at the end of the day, education, raising a child, was the parents' responsibility.
Amen.
It starts at the house.
Amen.
And I want to encourage, I have two that have gone through the system, one that's in college now, but I've always taken personal responsibility for raising my children.
Amen.
I never expected the school system to do anything.
Amen.
And even when the school system was wrong, and some may, now this was how God did me, okay? Even when they was wrong, I told him to rise to a higher standard. Okay. Because guess what? In life, that's how it's going to be.
Amen.
You go on these jobs, they don't treat you fair.
That's right.
Politicians not going to treat you fair.
Right.
You better know how to rise. They don't let you go to the bathroom, then you figure it out.
That's right.
Let me do my business when I can.
That's right.
You understand? Now, I agree. Talk to the teacher. Do whatever you got to do. If they're not giving you the grades, then you average out your grades. I don't go in there and say I made an A on this quiz or B on this quiz. You keep up with your paperwork. You average out. Then you go and ask the teacher, now I got a 92.5% average. You got me at an 82% average. And that's how you communicate. We've got to raise our children. And I want to thank Bishop and Crump for Christ, because I called her on yesterday and I mentioned to her, I said we need to do something. As long as school is in, we need to have some kind of forum, just like we had today, where we can come together and brainstorm and talk. And resources have already out just sitting there in amazement as resources was given out. Robin gave out good information. Kathy gave out the helpline. Dr. Weeks. And this is what we've got to do if we're going to change what's going on with our young people. And our goal, what we're going to pray for right now, and give Minister Kathy and those young people a big hand of praise for their stick and no more bullying.